I call out a walk. I pray this devil die and get every evil thing the Lord got to give. And listen, I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Come here, SHALAM. Come here, SHALAM. I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Black people on drugs, and we suffering and dying. And I know it seems like you can do whatever you want to this people. I know it seems like this, but the time for glorifying yourself is soon at an end.
Shalom is Officer Gaddaron with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Today's topic, what we're going to go over, is that the Most High, He hates the sin and the sinner. Christians like to say that He just only hates the sin, which that is a lie according to the Bible. We're going to prove to you today that that's a lie. We're going to have the trooper, the Wab Gabar, read 1 John 3 and 4.
1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth the law. You know what I mean? If you do anything that the Most High says that you're not supposed to do, you transgress the law. Go ahead.
For sin is a transgression of the law.
Start right there. Sin is a transgression of the law. What is sin? Eating pork, eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, smoking blunts. You know what I'm saying? The white man can smoke as many blunts as he wants. But as for black Hispanics and Native American Indians, it's unlawful for us to do that. Alright? Go ahead.
That's it.
That's alright. Drop that. Go to Amos 9 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to understand what is sin according to the Bible, man. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what sin is, man. You know, like Christians say that the Most High, He hates the sinner, the sin, not the sinner. You know what I mean? Go ahead. We're going to prove you these Christians wrong in that scripture. Go ahead, read that out.
The book of Amos chapter 9 verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Start right there. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. So if you're out there, you know, eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you know, sinning against the Most High, you know what I'm saying, you will die by the sword. Start from the top again.
Chapter 9 verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these Christians say that that, you know, like, what we're doing is not wrong. You know what I'm saying? That that, you know, it's not wrong in eating like a little pork. And what were they saying again,
The evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
That the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. You know what I mean? That, like, these Christians are a bunch of liars, man. You know what I mean? Drop that. Go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 6.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners.
Start right there. The Most High hates sinners. You know what I'm saying? The Most High hates what?
Sinners.
He hates sinners. You know what I mean? If you like go ahead and sin, sleeping with the white women or sleeping with the Arab or any other nation, that's not your people dealing with these other nations. You know what I'm saying? You're a sinner according to the Most High. It's a sin to love the white man. It's a sin to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. It's a sin to do all these things that the Lord said not to do. Alright? Is that it on that? Alright, go ahead, continue.
And will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
Meaning that, like, the Lord will pay vengeance, meaning that the Lord will put you to death and judge you if you do these sins, man. You know, the Most High, He hates sinners, man. You know what I'm saying? In the I.S.U.P.K, we don't sin against the Most High, man. We're righteous, honorable men who keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? Unlike these Christians, man. You know what I mean? Is that it, or? All right, go ahead.
And keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
You know what I'm saying? That in that, what that scripture means is that in that day, that the Most High is gonna judge them, man. Basically, that's what it's saying. You know what I mean? Drop that. Go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 6. Oh, Slakia. Matthews 5 and 17. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to understand that you know, if we sin against the Most High, the Most High is not going to be on our side, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to be righteous, honorable people, man. That's how the men of the I.S.U.P.K are, man. You know what I mean?
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
You know, stop right there. You know, because most Christians say, Christ came to do away with the law. You know what I mean? Christ came to destroy the law. Go ahead.
Or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Christ was sent on this earth to show Israelites how to live. You know what I'm saying? Because Israelites, we were doing all types of manner of evil, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
You know, like, no one's gonna like these laws are gonna be here forever, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just paraphrasing. Like, the scripture says that, like, as long as the moon and the sun and the earth and the heavens are still here, meaning that my people are going to be still here, meaning that this law is still going to be here. You know what I mean? Is that it or no? Alright. Drop that. Go to John 8 and 3.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 3. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, they said unto him.
Stop right there. You know, like, these people, the Sadducees and Pharisees, they caught this woman in the act of committing adultery, and like, they arrested her and brought her to Christ. Go ahead.
Verse 4. They said unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned.
Start right there. You know, because they were trying to test Christ, you know, to like see what he was going to say. You know, like, they want to try to trick up Christ, you know what I mean? But Christ cut him. Go ahead.
But what sayest thou? This they said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. But Yahushua stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground, as though he heard them not. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. Start
right there. You know, because they wanted to stone this woman. They wanted to put this woman to death, man. You know what I mean? But like Christ said, he stood up and said, whosoever among you has never committed sin in your life, pick up that stone and stone that woman to death, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead and put that woman to death. Feel free to put that woman to death if you haven't sinned. Go ahead.
And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. And they which heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest, even unto the last.
Start right there. You know, because the people who wanted to stone that woman, they knew that they were guilty of sin. You know what I mean? They knew that if they stoned this woman to death and they committed sin, that they have been hypocrites, man. You know what I mean?
It's more.
Go ahead.
Yahushua was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. When Yahushua had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Have no man condemned thee?
Start right there. You know, Christ asked the woman, like, where are the people who accuse you of committing adultery? Weren't those men were about to stone you to death? And there were none that came to stone her. Go ahead.
She said, No man. Salaki. Lord, and Yahushua said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more.
You know, Christ had the power to put this woman to death, but Christ had mercy on her, and he went and told that woman, go and sin no more. Don't commit any sins anymore. You know, like, don't commit any adultery. Don't sleep with a man that's not yours. You know what I mean? Drop that. Go to Hebrews 10 and 26. This is the last scripture that we're going to bring up.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
Alright, you know, like, if we sin willfully, if we sin willfully, and we know that it's unlawful to eat pork, it's unlawful to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, that it's unlawful to sleep with another wife, to sleep with another man's wife, that it's unlawful to sleep with a white woman, that it's unlawful to do all these things, that there is no sacrifice for the sins that we have done, because we have known the truth that we're not supposed to do them, but we continue to do them anyways. You know what I mean? That like, we should come in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, so we can get right, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now is not the time to be lollygagging, playing all these games, man. The Most High is serious, man. And you know, like, the Most High is gonna choose the 1/3 of his people. The rest of the 2/3, they're gonna be cut off and they're gonna die, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't forget to pay your tithes. Paying your tithes is very important. Also, we have classes at the Louisville, at the Lewis Library. If you'd like to become a trooper, go ahead and call the number. And don't forget to pay your tithes. With that, shalom.
When nowadays I work hard on the job, till I come cross still like I'm a criminal. Trying to get caught, it could be your first charge. Like, man, you ain't getting the minimum. It gon' dip, squat, 5-mile run, pull, sit up, goddamn, get strong. Looking at my baby, trying to keep them doing wrong. It's too long for they grown, I can't leave them on their own. They killed Daddy like he had a 30-day cake. The news covering up the story for what they say. It took me back to the time we lost Otis. Pretending these crackers, they gon' tell you something bogus. And I'm thinking like, damn, what you tellin' kids? We try to put up a fight, but did we fail the kids? Cause they really got us looking like no damn good. And why success got to cost my manhood? Hey, black women, y'all got to wait the full.